Have you ever had one of those moments where a single question just slices through all the noise in your head and forces you to see your life differently? Not a lecture, not a motivational speech, not a 300-page self-help book, just a question. For me, as an introvert, this one question flipped my entire world upside down. And honestly, it changed my life forever. Today, I'm going to share that question with you. But more importantly, I'll show you how answering it reshaped the way I see myself, how I interact with people, and how I finally stopped hiding behind excuses. So lean in, because this might just be the question that changes your life too.
I'll start with a confession. I've always been the quiet one, the kid who would rather sit in the back of the class than raise my hand, the teenager who rehearsed what to say in my head and still ended up saying nothing, and the adult who could literally spend an entire party analyzing the chips-to-dip ratio instead of talking to people. Now, if you're an introvert like me, you probably know the struggle. Small talk feels like running a marathon. Crowded rooms drain your energy like your phone on 1% battery. And the idea of speaking up in a group? Pure terror. For years, I thought being quiet was my curse. I thought the world belonged to extroverts, the confident, the loud, the talkative. But then came the question.
I was at a workshop, not because I wanted to be, but because my boss thought it would help me be more of a team player. Classic. We were sitting in a circle, and the speaker, this really sharp guy with a calm voice, looked right at me and asked, "If you weren't afraid of being judged, what would you do differently?" And I froze. Because here's the thing, he didn't ask me to be more confident. He didn't say, speak louder, network harder, fake it till you make it. He asked me something so simple, yet so powerful. If judgment wasn't part of the equation, how would I live? That one question hit me like a brick.
Think about it. Most of what holds introverts back isn't our personality. It's fear. Fear of looking stupid. Fear of being rejected. Fear of people thinking we're awkward. It's like we carry around this invisible scoreboard where every word we say gets judged. But what if the scoreboard didn't exist? That question forced me to realize maybe I wasn't shy. Maybe I was self-conscious. Maybe I didn't hate small talk. Maybe I just hated pretending to be someone I wasn't. And maybe the problem wasn't the world, it was the prison of judgment I built in my own head. That's when things started to shift.
So, what did I actually do with this realization? Step 1. Micro experiments. I started small, like ridiculously small. At the coffee shop, instead of quietly pointing at the menu, I'd say, "Good morning, how's your day going?" Was it awkward? Sometimes. But you know what? Nobody exploded. Nobody laughed at me. The barista just answered. Step 2. Reframe social moments. Instead of thinking, I need to impress this person, I asked myself, what if I just got curious about them? Suddenly, conversations weren't battles. They were little adventures. People love talking about themselves, and as an introvert, listening is my superpower. Step 3. Detach from the audience. I started telling myself, most people are too busy thinking about themselves to judge me. And guess what? It's true. You know that embarrassing moment you keep replaying in your head from 3 years ago? Yeah, nobody else remembers it. And the more I practiced, the freer I felt. Not because I became extroverted, but because I stopped living as if judgment was my jailer.
Now, let me be real. I didn't magically transform into the life of the party.
You're not going to see me on TikTok dancing in the middle of Times Square. But here's what did happen. One day, I was in a meeting at work, and usually, I'd stay quiet. But I asked myself the question, if I wasn't afraid of being judged, what would I say right now? So I spoke up. Just once, just one idea. And it turned out to be the idea my boss loved most. That one comment led to me leading a project. That project gave me confidence. That confidence snowballed into opportunities I never thought I'd have. All because of a single question. And yes, I still avoid phone calls sometimes. But hey, progress is progress. Here's the hidden psychology behind it. Our brains are wired with a negativity bias. We overestimate how much others care about our mistakes. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect. We think everyone is staring at us, judging our every move. But in reality, people are focused on their own lives. By asking, "What would I do if I wasn't afraid of judgment?" you hack that bias. You trick your brain into acting from possibility, not fear. And over time, your comfort zone expands without forcing yourself to become someone you're not.
So here's my challenge to you. Take that question, write it down, and carry it with you. Next time you're at a meeting, a party, or even just debating whether to post that idea online, pause and ask, if I wasn't afraid of being judged, what would I do? That one question might be the spark that changes everything. It did for me. And if this resonated with you, if you want more tools, stories, and little life hacks to help you grow without losing yourself, make sure to stick around and follow this channel. Because sometimes all it takes is the right question at the right time. And who knows, the next one might just change your life too.